Hey, what's up, folks? How you doing? Matt Antonelli here, answering questions for you guys today. Today's question is on haunted hotels in the major leagues. Um, so I've gotten a lot of questions about this. Have I ever stayed in the haunted hotel in Milwaukee while playing the Brewers? The answer to that is no. Well, the answer to that is I don't know. I stayed in Milwaukee against the Brewers, but I don't remember anyone talking about a haunted hotel there. So maybe we just didn't stay at that hotel, or maybe I wasn't paying attention. Nobody told me. No ghosts attacked me at night, so it wasn't haunted as much as I know, or as far as I know. So I don't think I stayed in that hotel. But I have stayed in a haunted hotel before. It wasn't in the major leagues, it was in the minor leagues. It was in Scranton Wilkes-Barre, where the Yankees play. And I was playing at that time well, I stayed there a couple times, I believe, twice. Um, Once when I was with the Nationals, and I also stayed there with the Orioles, I believe. Oh no, Indians. I played there when I was at AAA with the Indians. Played there, and so you stay in the hotel, right? And when you go, you know it's haunted because everybody, most guys that are on the team have played in that league multiple times. You usually don't have all new guys. And so when you're going, everyone's like, "Oh, we're staying at the haunted hotel. God, did you hear this story?" And so like you're taking the bus ride in, and everyone's talking about like all these stories that happened in the past and the people that died there. And at that hotel, the story was like, "Oh, there's a train that used to run through here before they put the hotel up, and now like at this time every night you hear the train going by with a lady screaming." And then the other story was on the fourth floor, I think, or the fifth floor. I can't remember what floor it was. One of the floors, a woman comes out and you see her walking her kids around the top area, and then she jumps off the side rail, whatever, and all this stuff. And so like all these people are telling these stories. I'm like, yeah, a player last year like heard the train and saw this and that. So you go in there, and as much as you don't believe in all that stuff, you're like, I don't want to stay on the fourth or fifth floor, whatever floor that was. And this is honest. This is, I'm not lying. I saw a player that was put on that floor and asked to have his room changed, and he wouldn't stay on the floor, and he changed to like the second floor because he didn't want to be on the floor that was haunted. Um, so the first time I stayed there, I remember this really well with Syracuse Chiefs, and I did not stay on the floor. I stayed, I don't remember, I was like on the second or third floor. I was with Lee Hyde, who was my roommate, and I remember thinking when I got the floor, I was like, oh, thank God I'm not on that floor. But I remember like literally sleeping and waking up in the middle of the night and be like, oh, it is like really cold in here. Like I'm thinking like remember Sixth Sense? You guys seen the Sixth Sense when it gets really cold when, you're going to see one of the dead people? I remember thinking that, waking up, be like, oh, shit. And I hid under the covers so that no one got me. So I didn't see any ghosts. I didn't hear any trains or anything like that. People would wake up, and like we'd talk about it on the bus or in the clubhouse, and they'd be like, "I swear I heard something last night. I heard the train, I think," but nobody ever saw anything. At least I don't think no one. I don't remember anyone saying anything about it. The second time I went back with I was in Columbus with the Indians AAA. And that time I got the floor that they were talking about, the fourth or fifth floor, I think it was. I can't remember. And not only that, but I had the room to myself. Usually you have in the minor leagues, you always have a roommate. But on that trip, my roommate, I don't remember if he had family in town or something, but he didn't stay that night. So I had the room all to myself. And, uh, and I'm not going to lie, I was a little bit scared. And so I walk upstairs, and it's like an older hotel, and you put the key in, I open the door, and I swear, like, it was the creepiest looking room I ever seen in my life. Like, I don't know if they want it to be creepy because of the legend of the haunted hotel. I would think if people, well, I don't know, maybe it's an attraction and people actually come to stay at the haunted hotel. I'm sure that may happen. Um, but if you don't want people to know about it, then they should change the rooms because this was the creepiest room I ever seen. It was all red first off, so it was red walls and red everything, and it was like it looked like a haunted house kind of like what you would think if you watch a scary movie and they had like a haunted house that they were living in. That's what it looked like. Old pictures on the wall of like a lady just staring at you, and like you swear that the eyes are gonna move around at some point in the middle of the night, like scary stuff. Anyways, I didn't sleep very well that trip. Um, even as a 20, well, that time that was my last year. So I was like 28, I think. Yeah, 4 years ago, it was 28, 29, 28, 28, I think. And so, yeah, I was a little scared. And I should have been. It was a scary room. And they already told me it was haunted, and I was by myself. But anyways, didn't get attacked by any ghosts that night or anything. Nothing bad happened to me. Just didn't sleep very well. But that was my story of the haunted hotel. I wish we actually did see a ghost or something, because that'd be a way cooler story. But still, it was funny seeing grown men and coaches not want to sleep on certain floors and like just talking about ghost stories all day long. So that's all I got for you guys. If you got any more questions, leave in the comment section below. Subscribe to the channel if you're not done so already. Share the video with all your friends. Give us a thumbs up. I'd appreciate that. Check out the description box below and our Instagram, Antonelli Baseball, and our Twitter feed, Antonelli9, where I'm posting videos all the time for you guys. And that's all I got, guys. Thanks again for watching. I appreciate it, and we'll talk to you later.